the Rockies, the Liberals also lost seats, benefiting the Conservatives in a number of ridings. The Tories now have 17 out of the 42 seats in British Columbia. The NDP and Liberals both finished with 11, and the Greens with 2. CBC's Tina Lovgreen joins us now live from Vancouver. What's the mood there in BC like after those small Conservative gains?
Well, reaction is just pouring in here on the West Coast. People that have been walking by here have asked them what they thought of the results, and they say they're not too surprised to see the Liberals lose some ground, the Conservatives picking up those seats at their expense. The Tories now holding 17 of those seats, the Liberals and the NDP finishing at 11, and the Greens with 2. The issues of the Trans Mountain Pipeline and Jody Wilson-Raybould, of course, big topics here in BC. Jody Wilson-Raybould, by the way, did win her riding and is going to Ottawa as an independent after a very tight three-way race. And again, that is something that people who I've spoken with who've been walking by here say they're very happy to see her accomplish that very big victory to be able to move on as an independent. As for the Greens, a disappointing night. They hoped to pick up more seats in BC, but they were only able to hold on to the 2 seats that they already had.
And I know you were looking at how Justin Trudeau's decision to support the expansion of Trans Mountain's pipeline would impact this election. What are the results telling you, Tina?
Well, you know, Trans Mountain, a big issue here in British Columbia. But what's interesting to note is that in Burnaby North Seymour, the riding where the Trans Mountain Pipeline ends, where the Kinder Morgan terminal is situated, the Liberal candidate actually won. Terry Beach won that, defeating the NDP candidate. But then you have to consider that Terry Beach was one of only 2 Liberals who voted against the pipeline in the House of Commons. So you have to consider that. And then taking in, you know, the fact that our BC NDP provincial government here is very opposed to the pipeline. And we heard from the Environment Minister today saying that the government will continue to oppose the pipeline and continue with legal challenges. So I'm sure the Premier here will be having some conversations with Judd Meetsing.
Thanks for this, Tina. CBC's Tina Lovgreen in Vancouver.